probably heard, very soon we are.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they want to come out of the gate strong tonight. We've heard them talk about establishing the upper hand right away, not sitting back and playing it safe in the early stages. And here we are, start of a new season, so much drama coming out of the gate.
Drama for your mama.
Shaq, for the teams that are underperforming thus far, what can they do to try and right the ship?
Look, Ernie, it's early, so don't overreact. You can mix up the rotations a little bit. Don't be scared, Coach. Do what you got to do.
Well, first, you got to keep believing in yourselves. But I love these player-only games.
Oh, I'll bet you.
Oh,
I
stop
did,
it.
man.
Really? You liked them?
Oh, because I used to. That's the only time I could really look in your face in front of the other 11 guys and tell you how I really feel about you.
Like, Akeem, you're killing us.
No, that never was said. It was more like, see, we should only give it to Akeem because he's the only one not killing us.
Oh.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City and the starting group for the Spurs. Duncan out there with Ori. Then there's Parker. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Bowen in at the 3 spot.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Duncan. And the shot is long.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Westbrook against Ginobili. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Pass to Duncan.
Powering on. Mic on.
There's a good screen. Nobody near Parker. And it's off from 3-point range. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
Okay, D.A., thanks. Breaking down the defense on the other side is going to take some hard work today.
But, you know, guys, I'm sure they'll be up for it. I always got even more fired up for a game when I knew that the other team was going to be bringing it on the D.
Well, it definitely has a tendency to sharpen one's focus. There's no room for error. Anything less than their best in this game simply won't cut it.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Good, he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them. If they think they can give him that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
Kempa screen on Parker. Parker against Payton. Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing. On offense, here are the Spurs. Ginobili left side. Back to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Parker's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Parker. Duncan, the pass to Bowen. Ginobili up top. Plenty of space. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. The screen from Kemp. Allen dishes to Kemp. Stolen. Here's Bowen. He feeds it to Parker. Kept alive. Here's Ginobili. Here's Ori. Bangs home the trifecta. Ori's got 6.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
The screen from Kemp. Kemp a screen on Ginobili. Here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. San Antonio making a switch here. 1:07 left in the first. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrih. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:06 left to play here in the first. Pass to McDaniel. Over Barry. A nice shot by McDaniel. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Udrih kicks to Duncan. Davis sets a screen. The shot's good from Barry.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Ellis outside. Up top, Haywood. And the pass to McDaniel. There's the feed to Haywood. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Spurs leading by 8. Now Udrih. Top of the key, Duncan. Dishes to Davis. There's the pick. Here's Barry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Barry's got his second bucket.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Udrih.
Mic off.
San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing.
Mic on.
To the break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
In that opening quarter, I don't know that you could ask for much more.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg, and let's see if they can build off this early lead.
Johnson is out there with Ellis. And it's McDaniel at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Udrih. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Duncan, a screen. Off the pick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Udrich hits them both. And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Passes it to McDaniel. There's the dish to Ellis. Picked by Haywood. There's a good screen. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Pass to Ori. Udrich for three, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Udrich has got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Haywood. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Ellis. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Ori. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Doris, we know basketball is a team game, but fans and media alike love to focus on the stars. What do you think is the psychology behind that?
You know, Kevin, I think you and I certainly admire watching talent. And it doesn't matter what shape that talent takes. It could be a Broadway star doing their thing on a nightly basis, sometimes twice a day. For us, to watch somebody that we know has paid a price to be great is really special. And so those who are best at what they do are that because they put in the time. And who couldn't admire the work that's required of that?
Well, what I like about your broadcasting, Doris, is you never get distracted by the stars. They're obviously there, but I love the way you encompass the entire team and aren't just fixated on just that big name player that maybe the average fan is.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget NBA stars because they are so great and can seem like Supermen. They're people like everybody else.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barry's got his third basket of the night.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Kemp over Duncan. Kemp can't hit. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Parker. Here's Duncan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Now here's Allen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Harden, no good.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Duncan with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Wilkins kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Harden. Feeds it to Kemp. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 3 over Davis. Harden missing again. Spurs leading by 15. Parker outside. 1:03 left here in the second. From outside the arc, the shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 11 points.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Kicks it to Parker. The pass to Bowen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
A different look now for San Antonio. Ori's checked in for Barry. Ginobili comes in for Davis. And it's Udrich in for Tony Parker. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Now here's Ginobili. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Passes it to Bowen. He kicks to Duncan. Over Sigma. 1 second left. It's a hand on it. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's San Antonio cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports
We
Halftime
so hope
Show.
you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report.
It's San Antonio out on top at halftime.
They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. San Antonio leading by 22, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Parker, Duncan out there with Ori. Then there's Ginobili, and it's Bowen in at the small forward. Here's Westbrook, following the score by Tony Parker. The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Westbrook. So he gets them both. San Antonio leading by 22. Screen by Duncan. Here's Parker. Softly drops in the floater. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Westbrook kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Durant. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Bowen, defended by Allen. Duncan, a screen. Here's Parker. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Parker's got 8 points.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Here's Payton. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Darren Payton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Shot.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And here is Allen. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Westbrook against Ginobili. Tries from 16. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Parker with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Ori. Now the feed to Ginobili. Here's Duncan. A beautiful reverse layup. Duncan's got 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Gary's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The screen from Kemp. Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
The Spurs making a switch here. Davis is checked in to the wing right side. Ori. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Here's Davis. Off target with his 3. Now Durant. Dishes it to Johnson. The screen from Kemp. Johnson kicks to Kemp.
McDaniel.
Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11 and off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got his first points in this one.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Duncan with a screen on Johnson. Here's Parker. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Durant. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Here's Barry. He's covered by Kemp. Parker outside. Duncan, a screen. Parker passes to Duncan. Baseline try, and it's Durant with the rebound.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Ori.
Out of bounds.
He's got 9, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Spurs making a switch here. Udrich is checked back in. .41 seconds left in the third. Now here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Udrich. Outside Wilkins. Clock at 6. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pass to Ori. Now the dish to Davis. Duncan right side. Over Sigma. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's San Antonio rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Wilkins. We've got Ellis. Also Wilkins out there, and it's Haywood in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Excellent use of the screen that time. Ellis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Now here is Smith. Udrich for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Here's Chambers. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Bowen's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He dishes it to Udrich. There's the pass to Bowen. Feeds it to Udrich. Passes it to Bowen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
Here is Haywood after the basket by San Antonio. Sigma, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Spurs. That one goes. Count it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Udrich dishes to Smith. Williams kicks to Udrich. That shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. On the wing, Ellis. Doris, we know coaches need to win to keep their jobs. However, they need great players to win, which falls on the shoulders of a general manager. So why are more coaches fired for poor team performance than GMs, you think?
You know, I think what's fascinating to me, and this is a supposition I've heard other broadcasters talk about, which I believe should be instituted. Instead of just showing the coach's record on national broadcasts, why don't we include the record of the GM? Because the coaches are not ultimately responsible unless they're responsible for both jobs, which we do see on occasion. But to me, the general manager has a significant role to the win-loss record, and both should be included.
And maybe when the owner says, hey, I'll pick the coach, it doesn't affect you. But if you pick the coach, you're tied with that coach. You're joined at the hip.
Great point. Great point.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Williams. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And so he hits both. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They set the screen. Off the pick. Almost, but it rolls out. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Screen by Duncan. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Pulls it from the elbow. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. Kicks it to Harden. Pass to Chambers. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Chambers. Harden outside. A rebound by the Spurs. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Parker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Johnson up top, covered by Parker. Here's Harden. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Here are the Spurs with the ball. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Duncan. Williams kicks to Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. That one good for two.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now, here is Harden. Poke loose. Parker with the steal. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams kicks to Parker. With some arc. Got a hand on it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time